Hello there and welcome to yet another video recording series where we're going to be taking a look at the observation corner video version 2 for week 10, a blue coupon week where games are going to be played between the 9th and the 10th day of September 2023. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. Okay, a quick one here before we dive straight into the business of today, as courtesy demands that if you are new to this channel or you're just seeing videos on this channel for the first time and you actually love what you do here on this particular channel and you want to go a long way to keep receiving this kind of quality video content from us, all we're requesting that you do is for you to click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel. And remember that subscribing to this channel is totally free. You're not going to be paying a dime. Click on that notification icon thereafter to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series just like the one you're seeing right now. Click on that like button to like our videos, starting with this very video. Click on the share button to share this video and all the other video on this channel to all your social media handles. Let more people get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we give out here on a weekly basis. And lastly, don't forget to make use of our comment section too by dropping your comment, setting what you like about our channel and also suggesting ways we could use to improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys. This will go a long way to help us make better and quality video content for you, and I'll do videos that will save your interest because your interest is our utmost priority. Okay, away from that, in our last observation corner video version 1, we dropped a free banker coupled with subsequent observations that projected some reliable bankers, some reliable pays, some reliable naps, and also some reliable winning lines with dead games. Okay, so if you missed out on that particular video recording series, kindly revert back to that video recording series to get a glimpse of what we actually gifted out there and make some good profit with it. Okay, quick disclaimer here before we dive straight into the business of today. If any of the numbers here are projecting numbers as draws, but you have those numbers as dead games, please kindly make use of them as dead games first before proceeding to making use of them as draws. But if the projected numbers here are being projected as draws while you have them as dead game, make use of them as a dead game first, or the reverse. Or if the reverse is the case, make use of them as draws first as projected by your sequence before proceeding to making use of them as dead game series as projected here. Okay, so as to be on a safer side, because I won't be held responsible for any failure you incur due to what we provide to you here on YouTube. Okay, let's proceed into the business of today. We have 3/3 full-time draws this particular week. Initially there were 2/2 full-time draws, but we just discovered a brand new draw that is being added to it to make it 3/3 full-time draws this particular week, and a very reliable pay to give us 4/5 or 5/5. And mind you, this is a week of zero, so many sequences will fail, and this is a week of full payments. Trust me, we are expecting like 6 to 10 draws this particular week, or maximum of 11 draws, but I'm seeing a full payment. Now after this week, next week is a week of 14 draws. Okay, so this is the best week you could use to make so much money for yourself, because we're expecting full payment this particular week. So if you want to lay your hands on the 2/2 or 3/3 full-time draws we're offering, it's going to cost you a token of 10,000 naira only. Okay, and it runs for 1 week. But if you want to go for a monthly subscription plan, instead of 10,000 per week, you can proceed to paying 30,000 for the entire month and be entitled to our 3/3 full-time draws and every single week for the next 4 weeks, and also a very reliable pay to give to you 4/5 or 5/5 full-time draws. To do that, all you need to do is add up the number that is hovering over your screen right now to your phone contact list and reach out to me directly on that number. Let's get to talk business and let's get to make money together. Or just click on the link in the description of this video recording series and you're going to be redirected to WhatsApp, where you get to chat me up and we get to strike a business deal. Okay, our first observation here comes from a setting from soccer research paper. Okay, and if you go to soccer research paper where we have the percentage rating column, okay, I introduced that in our RSK paper review video. On the percentage column here we have at number 39 we have 39% being represented there, and at number 40 we have 40% being represented there. Whenever this particular setting comes up, it is being projected that one of those two numbers are going to pick a full-time draw. So we went through the setting looking out for the pointers, and we confirmed that one of those two numbers is being projected as a very reliable draw this particular week. So between number 39 and number 40, one of them is going to pick a full-time draw this particular week. If I'm to go with it, I would go with number 39, courtesy of the setting which I'm projected a very reliable draw in a premium pay video. So kindly go through that video recording series, the premium pay series video. I did that particular sequence has been gifting us one full-time draw every single week since week 4 of this current season. So it's projecting that this particular week, so I would go with number 39. Okay, the second one here on our list has to do with a setting that states that on every week 10, okay, since 2019 season, all you need to do is add the first alphabet and number 47 at home to the date of play to give you one full-time banker draw. That is to the Saturday date of play. So if you go to the number 47, the first alphabet there is letter S at home, which is S represents number 19. So 19 plus the Saturday date of play, which is 9, is going to give us number 28 this week as result as one full-time draw. The reference weeks are since 2019-2020 season up till this particular season. Okay, we also have another setting here that is actually projecting a very reliable draw here, being number 25, and it states that since the inception of last season, on brown weeks, we had in week 5, in week 9, and in week 13, Salford City actually picked a draw in the first 3 brown weeks. And come down to this particular season, Salford City is to draw in blue weeks this other time. Okay, this particular year, Salford City is to draw in blue weeks instead of brown weeks. Since the inception of this season, it only drew in the first blue week, and this is the second blue week. So it's projecting number 25 this particular week. These are just an observation I got online, posted by Miss Teresa from Solution Tipster. Okay, so I appreciate her for that. Okay, we have another one here that is projecting number 19 as full-time draw, and it has to do with the setting that states that the spelling of the team called Colchester, starting from week 7, each letter of Colchester has been producing 3/3 full-time draws, but only one was given out here. Each letter of the team Colchester multiplied by code 2, okay, and added to code 13 is going to give us one full-time draw. So for this week, it started in week 7, which was C, in week 8, which was O, in week 9, which was L, and in this week 10, which is C. So if you want to do the calculation, C is 3 times code 2 is 6, 6 plus code 13 is 19, projecting number 19 this week as one full-time banker draw. So go through your records to confirm that for yourself before proceeding to making use of it as one full-time banker draw. Okay, let's proceed to the next one here on our list, which is actually projecting number 22 this week as one full-time draw, and the setting comes from Bob Morton International Paper full lists, and it states that any number that fails in a position and repeat that same position the following week is to pick a full-time draw. So number 22 failed in the position it's staying this particular week last week, so it's repeating itself there to pick a full-time draw. Is a current moment, so kindly go through your records to confirm that for yourself before proceeding to making use of it. Okay, I believe you understand what I mean there. Okay, let's go to the next one here on our list that I got from one of our YouTube channel, one of the pool YouTube channels this evening, or this morning rather, because I'm actually recording this video as at past 1 in the morning. So in that particular video there was a sequence that was projected there, and I really commend that guy for what he's doing so far. His channel is actually growing, and he's actually helping people out to make some good income. I don't know his name, but the channel is actually UK Coupon Key or thereabouts. I commend him for that. So he actually projected one full-time banker in one of his videos, which I've gone through the sequence and also the reference weeks, and I've confirmed it to be reliable. So I decided to bring it up here for you guys to also, my subscribers, to make use of it and be in profit. And the sequence happens to be on a sequence that plays only on even weeks and also on odd year. Okay, on odd years. Okay, it has to do with the high score quiz column of the special advanced fixtures that states that whenever the on box 4 of high score quiz, you multiply the number there times code 2, and the result you have is being placed on box 7 of high score quiz, just like what we have this week. On box 4 we have number 14 there, so 14 times code 2 is giving us number 28. Whenever it happens that way and 28 is placed on box 7 of high score quiz, all you need to do is move over to where we have the triple genes column and locate number 6 of triple genes column. Whatever number is there is being projected as one full-time banker draw. So that is the sequence, and it's actually projecting this week at number 6 of our triple genes. We have number 38 there being projected as one full-time banker draw. So kindly go through your record since 2021-2022 season and confirm this for yourself before proceeding to making use of it. Okay, that is it on that particular one. Let's proceed to soccer research paper to show you a very capital international paper to show you a very reliable sequence that is projecting 2/3 full-time draws from a particular column. I promised that in my last observation corner video that I'll be releasing a sequence that is projecting 2/3 full-time draws this particular week for your winning pleasure. So we are about doing that, and that setting is, this is a second time movement, and it comes from capital international paper and also related to Bob Morton international paper to give us that particular 2/3 full-time draws and one full-time banker draw. Okay, the setting comes here. It came, the first time it came was in week 4. Okay, give me a minute, let me go to my papers and pick week 4. Let's see week 4. Okay, we are here at week 4. On week 4 we go to capital international paper. On capital international paper week 4, as you can see here, this is week 4. We have it that the draws are most likely at column has in its 6 numbers here. So our concentration is on the second, the third and the fourth number. If you add the second number to the third number, which is 6 and 12, it's going to give us a result which is 18, which is placed at the third position here, sorry, the fourth number here. So 6 plus 12 is 18, which is placed just below the 2 other numbers, and that 18 is projected to be a full-time banker draw. Okay, now that 18 on capital international paper, for you to confirm, and you will see cannot draw column here harboring number 1. That number 18, which was our first draw, will be moved to Bob Morton international paper page 1 and placed at the NAP column here. Okay, the NAP column here will then project 2/3 full-time draws, and number 35 must be placed in one of the positions of the three bold numbers at the NAP column. So in that week, it actually projected number 18, number 35, and number 44 for 2/3 full-time draws, where number 18 and 35 actually picked 2 draws. Number 44 actually failed that particular week. Okay, again, if you go back to that paper, the Capital International paper, page 2 also projected a very reliable pair for us there. On page 2 here, and also one banker, you go to where we have the coupon tips. Okay, here on the coupon tips we have 2 X brackets, 2 bracket X, the first one at number 9, while the second one at number 44. Okay, it must also always be at number 44. So you go to the first one, whatever number is there is to pick a date game. There's a reliable date game, which was number 9 in that week, to play you one game on, which was number 8. Number 8 actually picked a draw there. And also you come down to where you have the double X at number 30 and 31 under the bar. One of them is to pick a full-time draw between number 30 and number 31. And here number 30 actually picked a draw, chaining up number 30, number 29, and number 38 as 3/3 full-time draws from there. If you do the same thing this week, let's go to this week for me to be able to show you guys. This week, let's start with the draws and most likely out column. At the draws and most likely out column, we have on the second number there being number 6, the third number there being number 13. So 6 plus 13 gives us a result which is number 19, and it is placed at the 4th position. Okay, so number 19 is projected to be a full-time banker draw this week, courtesy of this particular sequence, a second time movement. And now, having confirmed that the pointer must be that at the cannot draw column, we must have number 1 situated there. Okay, so further confirm that number 19 is going to pick a draw. Let's move over to Bob Morton International paper. And on Bob Morton International paper, you're going to see that number 19 will be brought to the NAP column here at one of those positions here. So number 19 is brought to the middle number at the NAP column. Okay, whenever that happens, the next thing for you to do is pick number 19 as a full-time draw, and also one of the other 2 numbers remaining here must project 1/2 full-time draws. And also to confirm, number 35 must stay here at the NAP column. So between number 2 and number 35, one of it is going to pick a draw to give us 2/3 full-time draws from this particular column. Okay, then also to get other draws, I'm actually revealing almost everything here in this particular video. To get other draws, go to Capital International paper, page 2, and locate the coupon tips column. Here on the coupon tips column, we have 2 X brackets. Okay, the first one is at number 6 to give you a date game. Number 6 is projected this week, courtesy of this sequence, second time movement, to be a date game, to play you one game up, which is number 5. Okay, if you scroll down to the last bracket X here, is situated at number 44, just like in the last setting. Then to pick another reliable pair, we have the 2 double X closer to each other at number 38 and number 39 on top of the bar. Remember, in this last setting it was under the bar, in this setting is on top of the bar. So it's actually projecting number 38, number 39 for 1 or 2 full-time draws. Okay, so can it actually pick 3/3 full-time draws, chaining down just like what it did in week 4, chaining up? It actually chained 3/3 full-time draws up. So this week, can it do 3/3 full-time draws chaining down? Is projecting number 38 and number 39 this particular week for a very reliable pair, and that was one of our premium pair to our premium subscribers this particular week. So I have been able to show you what this particular sequence is doing, and it's left for you to go confirm it. You have less than 24 hours to go through it, confirm it, pick the best numbers there and which are being projected as full-time draws and make some cool profit from them. Okay, away from that, let's proceed to revealing you guys to another sequence courtesy of the special advanced fixtures. Okay, on the special advanced fixtures here, okay, let's start with the soccer research paper page 2. On soccer research paper here, page 2, we have a sequence that states that the cartoon box column here comes with 3 players without numbers included in their jersey. Okay, and it comes with a write-up that states that not every flatter is a frame, which I told you guys that I'm going to give you explanation to this. And as it stands now, from what I understand from this, is actually telling me that the number of players is being projected to be a full-time draw. It's just an observation. It's a 50-50 thing. So if you are sure that you can go with this, then proceed to making use of that number 3 as one full-time draw. It's just an observation. Okay, away from that, let's proceed to the special advanced fixtures, where we're going to be taking a look at a sequence, and this is our last sequence for this particular video recording series. It's actually a pace sequence which states that on every week 10 where you find York City on top of the bar, either at home or at away, it's projecting a very reliable banker draw and also a very reliable pay. Okay, now whenever York City stays on top of the bar, either at home or at away, on every week 10, and it happens to be a blue coupon week, okay, all you need to do is go to the Saturday and Sunday date of play and pick the 2 numbers there for 1 or 2 full-time draws. It's a very reliable pay. Then the next thing for you to do is go and look out for a team called Newport County to give to you 1 full-time draw. I actually got that sequence from Solutions Tipster, and it quite it seems promising. It projects a particular pay and also a 1 banker draw. So the banker draw which is projecting this particular week has to do with number 21. Okay, game number 21 is being projected as 1 banker draw courtesy of that particular sequence, and a very reliable pair which is projecting has to do with number 9 and number 10. Then on that week, for you to be sure, number 7 must stay at either box 1, box 2 or box 3 of the high score quiz column. Okay, now on any column that number 7 stays, that column automatically has 3/3 date games from there. Okay, so it's staying at box 2 column. So this second column there, which harbors number 7, number 17 and number 40, are projected to be 3/3 date games from the courtesy of this setting. Okay, so if you are playing number 17, because I saw number 17 online, kindly be mindful by staking responsibly on number 17 because it's being projected here as a dead game. Okay, but if you have it as a very strong banker, proceed to making use of it and be in good profit. So now you go to the second number here, which is 17, and also the third number here, which is 40. All the numbers here will give to 3 up, 3 down for a very reliable pay. So 17 will give to 3 up, which is 15, and 3 down, which is 19 for 1 or 2 full-time draws. The number 40 also will give you 3 up, which is 38, and 3 now, which is 42 for 1 or 2 full-time draws. So it's actually projecting 3 full-time pays and a very reliable banker draw. So the sequence actually appeared for the first time in week 10 of 2013 against 2014, and second time in week 10 of 2014 against 2015. So kindly go through your records, and this is the third time of it appearing ever since then in week 10 of 2023 against 2024 season. Okay, thank you very much for having taken our time to see this video to the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually had to take out time to do this video for you guys, gifting out some reliable proofs. These are actually most of the sequences I'm giving out here are paid sequences. and I did a lot of research on them before coming up with this video recording series. So kindly go through your records, confirm these numbers for yourself and also the sequences before proceeding to making use of it and be in good profit. Okay, thank you very much for taking our time to see this video today, and see you in our next video by next week, where we'll be starting with the family housekeeping video. Thank you and do have a lovely weekend ahead. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. See you in our next video. Bye for now.